Well, hello, retro game players. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Marcus, and I'm here with none other than Radical Reggie. What's up, dude?
What is up is that we are going to do part 2 of an awesome pickups video, man. I'm very excited, and I hope you guys are too.
That's right. Part 1 was on his channel, where we showed 16 total pickups, and now we're going to do 16 more. So, without further ado, I'll start. Since this is my channel, right?
All right.
You started last time. Yeah. All right. So first up, I have this pretty awesome game, which I think you probably know, Reggie. It's Don Patchy Reincarnation, I think. It's
Don Patchy.
Don Patchy.
And it's one of us got it right.
Yeah, one of us. And it's an M2 based shoot 'em up. And this one was actually pretty tricky for me to pick up because I got it on PlayAsia, but it was like they sold out, and then this one was reissued, and was able to get it before it. I don't know if it's still available, but anyway, it's intense.
Yeah, that game was only released on the PS2, and there's a version of the game that wasn't on the PS2 that's in that version that you got there. So that's the ultimate version of the game to have. Yeah, man. So good pickup on that one. I picked it up recently as well.
Nice.
So yeah, man, good job, man. Good job. My first pickup is going to be something that'll remind you of the movie Passenger 57, but it's actually Blade on the Game Boy Color. Blade on the Game Boy Color is a fantastic game, but I always try to find the game complete in box, but I couldn't find it because it's like more expensive now. But it's a fun platform beat 'em up type game, I would say. I haven't played too much of it yet, so I can't give you all the details just yet. But it's definitely a game that people are seeking out because you might be able to consider it a hidden gem. You know, I mean, this is probably the best Blade game out there. You know, Blade on PS1 was okay. Blade on PS2, I can't really remember that well, but man, you know, back in those days, they used to put every movie on as a game. Remember PS2 and PS3? That was a great time. But I believe this is the best version of it. So yeah, if you like the footage you're seeing here, hopefully you'll check it out and let me know what you think about it.
Sweet. All right, I got another interesting one here. This is, you might have got this too, man. Shino Ruby.
Yes, I have that one.
Did you?
Yes, it's insane. It's a good shoot 'em up game. I mean, it seems like you're damn near invincible in that game with certain parts. But
yeah, I got this from Red Art Games, and I don't know. I keep an eye on them because they actually have quite a few of.
They're one of my favorites.
Yeah,
out of the limited print companies.
Yeah. So anyway, this one's pretty legit, and I just got it, so actually I haven't played it, but the footage all looked great, so that's why I made sure to get it.
Yeah, it won't let you down, Marcus. It's a good one.
There you go, Shinorubi. Ruby.
Right on. My next game here is going to be, you know, I've been collecting Neo Geo CD games. I have a pretty good collection of them so far. And this game is the Super Spy for Neo Geo CD. So Super Spy is like a first-person game. It kind of reminds you remember that game Shinobi, when you played a mini game of Shinobi and it would show your hands and you start. It's like that, but you have weapons, like guns and stuff like that. So it's a very unique game. You can do fighting moves and all that good stuff. Very cool game. Neo Geo has some really cool select titles on it, man. And what's cool about this, that the reason I started collecting Neo Geo CD is because, not that I'm going to get a Neo Geo system itself, but the Poly Mega system will play Neo Geo CD games flawlessly, like no load times. Like, little games that have bad load times, like for fighting games or whatever like that, load them up in an instant, like their Neo AES. So that was pretty awesome. But now Poly Mega is going for like $600. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. So I don't know. I may get the Neo Geo CD.
Yeah, that sucks. I remember when that thing came out, and it doesn't have like a bunch of attachments to it, like to play.
Yeah, they have add-on attachments to it, but I just want the base CD system. That's all I cared about. But
yeah.
Oh well. But yeah, what do you got next?
Well, I've never played any of these games, and I've been wanting to. And I saw this, and it was like, I just sort of impulsively bought it, and I don't know if I regret it. It's the
Kingdom Hearts collection. Wow.
all 10 games. I don't even know why they have 10 games. And like the other thing is that the order doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, they made a lot of side games to it, which made it kind of weird. They kept making a bunch of them. I beat Kingdom Hearts 1 back in the day and loved it. And then by the time Part 2 came out, they delayed it so much that I lost interest after the first couple hours of it because you were playing as a new character and they weren't telling you what happened to the Yoda character, which is what everybody cared about.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
I'm done with this game. But it was too kiddie. I need a darker story. But they're great games, but they just have kiddie stories and stuff like that.
Really?
Stories
Yeah.
be more darker, mature, like to keep people, I don't know.
I thought it looked
Yeah.
cool from, I mean, I just thought, well, it's all of them. I guess it's on like 2 discs, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
But what's weird is that, Disney stuff is its own. I mean, that's like a huge IP, but then of course Square. So I figured it must be similar to like a Square RPG, like the battles and stuff, right?
It's more of an action RPG, but you ever play Rogue Galaxy on PS2?
Mm-mm.
It's action RPG, or what's another good game to compare that with? It's just action RPG, like it's fun.
Okay.
You'll like it.
Yeah.
So, Cool. All right, next game here. I got. Well, this is kind of weird because I don't know if I should do this. Yeah, I should do these one-on-one. But I got Indie Heroes Part 3 for the Evercade.
What's on that one?
This one has the Donut game that recently came out, Donut Dodo Thunderpaw Alien Cat 2 Enhanced Edition, Bone Marrow, Big the Small, Magic Legend, Time Knights, let's see, Doodle World Redrawn, The Little Tales of Alexandria. What else we got here? Skate Cat, Choo Choo Mimic, Chibi Monster Brawl,
Skate Cat,
Bubble Seahorse, and Ore Body Binder's Tale. So yeah, a lot of cool indie titles on here to play.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to what is it? Skate Cat. That sounds like a cat on
Are
skates.
these like
Skates?
Is it kind of like the Action 52 or something?
No, they're better than that. These are actually legit good games. I'm thinking on here because they're not trying to do crap stuff. So
yeah,
these games are. I think this is the first time some of these games got physical releases, or maybe not because I know Big to Small got released on the Game Boy Advance. So yeah, our color. But yeah, pretty cool to have these.
That's cool.
More stuff for the Evercade.
Yeah. All right. Next up, I have this game which, dude, I don't know. It reminds me of an old Mac Plus and the old like World Builder games, and it's actually called World of Horror. Which, seriously, like if you have ever played the old World Builder games like Radical Castle, Deja Vu, actually Deja Vu I think counts as one of those, and then like, I don't know, but this one's, it's crazy. I think it's got English subtitles, because otherwise I would not be able to play this very easily. But it's supposed to be pretty freaky and play just like the old point and click sort of adventure games. I mean, I used to play like all of those, like Star Trek and like all these awesome Mac Plus games. But yeah, World of Horror.
Okay, I don't know, man. Next game here. You gotta get King of Fighters games, and I picked up King of Fighters 99 American Edition for Neo Geo CD.
Oh, that's a good one.
It really is, dude. I know a lot of people were hating on it back in the day, but I loved it. I actually played it on PS1 out of all systems and enjoyed it. But yeah.
Is
King
that
of Fighters
before the teams or?
No, the teams were always in there. It's just that you were able to start edit them in '95, so you could pick each character and make your own team, custom teams. But they always had teams on them, except for King of the Fighters 12, which is the Dream Match, which is a lame game. Oh, also King of the Fighters, the 3D ones too. What was it? I forgot what they were called. The ones that came out on PS2 and Xbox that are 3D. Those are one-on-one, except for the third one, which was released in Japan. Can't remember the name of it. But anyways, King of the Fighters 99.
Yeah. Well, there was something on the Neo Geo, which would have been that like, and I can't remember if it's like 2003, but at some point they changed
2003 was the
something.
last one on the Neo Geo AES system.
One of those years they changed something pretty drastically, and I'd only know this. Well, I don't even know what it was.
Well, it was probably at the King of Fighters 2000.
Maybe that was it.
Stopped working on it, and the Playmore team started working on them, and that's when they became different.
Oh, okay.
But then there's King of Fighters 2003 where you can switch out characters randomly during the match instead of like waiting until they got beat up and lost all their energy. So yeah, sorry, that's a lot of rambling about King of Fighters. What do you have next?
Yeah, King of Fighters. Next up, this is my last video game, and then I have two more weird things.
Oh.
All right. This is going to be pretty sick. Double Engine. Another excellent shoot 'em up. I don't know. I think that this one is... Where did I get this?
You probably got to play Asia. That is the definitive version to get of the game, even over the PS5 one, because that version comes with 2 games on it. The other game is called 1993 or something like that.
1993.
Yeah, that's another shooter game. It's like an Amiga shoot 'em up game, which is, you'll know once you play it what I mean. But the PS5 version came with a download code. I was like,
Fuck
dude,
that.
On a Blu-ray disc, it gave a download code. I was like, what are you guys doing, man?
Yeah,
they put in that work to embed it onto the disc, and people get mad about that. So I may sell my PS5 version here. So.
Yeah.
But good pickup on that one, man. Good one.
Yeah, had a few shoot 'em up, So
2 items I'm going to show here. I got another Pocket Station. So.
What, dude? Really?
Yeah. A Pocket Station to plug into my PlayStation. This acts as a memory card and a VMU for the PlayStation. There are some compatible games in America that work with these. Well, obviously there's more in Japan, but the American ones are Final Fantasy VIII. That was one of the main ones I wanted to use it for, because you can get a Guardian Force in here that's not in the game from transferring your data pretty much. So I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, what was I gonna say? I don't remember the other game. I think Street Fighter Alpha in America was gonna have some compatibility with it, but they took it out. So it's just cool to have a Pocket Station. I don't know why they canceled these, but I thought they would have been cool.
When did they come out?
1999, I think, in America.
Do you think they copied Sega or what?
I don't know if they really copied Sega or not. I mean,
or did Sega copy that?
Well, when a system is at the end of its life cycle, I guess that maybe they just thought they weren't going to be that popular or whatever like that.
But the VMU on Sega, I mean, they...
Yeah, of course. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But I can tell you I need to put a battery in here because the battery's dead. So.
Yeah. All right, well, this next thing is actually a action figure. I picked this up on Amazon. If you've been seeing some of the other pickup videos, you know I collect random Turtles stuff. And this is the Turtles of Grayskull figure, which honestly, I'm not going to start picking up this line at all, but I thought Shredder is awesome. I'm, big Turtles fan, big Masters of the Universe fan, so this crossover for me is pretty wicked, but that's it. I think I might get like the 4 Turtles and this dude, and maybe the He-Man, and that's it. Yeah, just because I don't really like the rest of the line as much, really. But anyway, yeah, kind of cool. I love the art and stuff, but I mean, Chrome Dome, you kidding me? Pretty cool.
All right, right on. All right, so next game
what else you got?
Another Neo Geo CD game.
No way.
Yes way. I was about to say no way. Cyberlip for the Neo Geo CD, the American version.
Dude, yes. The artwork is so cool on those CD covers.
Oh, I know, brother. Tell me about it. Like, insanely good. And this is a running gun, a shooter game, one of the early ones. Kind of like, you could say it's like a precursor to Metal Slug or even a Contra game or whatever like that.
Yeah.
But it's a crazy game. It's got some crazy looking bosses in it, but it's a lot of fun, and definitely still it's still the test of time too. It's definitely playable even today for people who want to get into running gun games. It's just amazing that this game came out back in the early '90s and it looks the way it does and plays the way it does. Like, wow, this is amazing. Like,
yeah.
If you were rich back in the day, you could play Neo Geo games. I mean, like buy a system and have it at home. I mean, you were having a great time, man. Like,
yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah. I never even met anybody with a Neo Geo back then.
If you did, they probably only had one game because they're so damn expensive.
We have 2 more, right? 2 more things?
Yeah, I believe so. Or maybe.
Okay. So, my next thing is actually a grip of these games, which I got from Fista Games. Actually, I don't think he goes by Fista Games. Let me hold on a second.
Fista Games.
He was, yeah, Fista Productions.
Okay.
It's the 4 horror games
Dude,
on NES.
Those are the ones that Jason was showing me. Who is this guy? I want to get those too.
I had to buy them. I'm sure Jason got them comped.
Oh, I know, right?
This guy actually has given me games before, and I've done videos on him, like a Carpet Shark he sent me, and then a arm wrestling one. But these I just bought, dude. He's really cool. So we've got Friday the 13th, and these are like redone games. Like he's like basically, I mean, that's what I think they are.
Well, how much did they go for?
I think I got all 4 for like $100.
Nice.
Halloween. The coolest thing about these games, honestly, is that, and this of course is just sick, dude.
Yeah,
Candyman. Yeah. But what's so cool about these is the clamshell too. I think that it's just so awesome to have it be like reminiscent of like an old VHS tape or something. Nightmare on Elm Street. But yeah, like inside, it's got like a little instruction card and then the cartridge. But yeah, this is it says this was originally made in Click and Play 1999 converted over to Click and Create and then ported to play on NES in 2022. 8bitslasher.itch.io is the website you can go and look at. He also makes a cartridge of all 4 games in one cart. So if you just want to pick up one, that's what I would do. I just thought how cool to have them like be shelf pieces, you know? Because they really do look like movies or something. Anyway, there you go.
Right on, right on. Well, my next item is something very. I wasn't expecting this to be made, but this is a system that has games built in it, and also you go plug other games into it as well. This is the Evercade Super Pocket. Yes, Evercade Super Pocket. It comes in different colors.
You're all blurry.
Yeah, don't worry about that because remember the B-roll will cover over it, Marcus. Remember editing? So you said that, and now it's
remember editing. Let's. Oh, now they're in focus.
There you go.
Oh, it's got Ken and Rio and Space Invaders.
There you go, Marcus. You better have gotten that one. I was like, man, if you didn't get that one, I was like, what
Where'd
the hell?
you get that? Where'd you get those?
Amazon.
Nice. What are they, like little Game Boys?
Yeah, they're pretty much like Game Boy Colors, and you plug you plug the other games into it as well. Cool. I just don't know why they actually made these, to be honest with you. I thought they would have just focused on another type of system instead of something like this, but this is something for everybody, obviously, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, sweet. All right, well, I got one more item. This I picked up because it was on sale. It was $60 on Amazon, like just randomly. I had it in my shopping cart, but it's the Pulse 3D headphone set. And they're normally $100 and they dropped down. Maybe it was 69, but it was definitely at least $30 off. So I got them, and I also needed a different headset because my mic was all screwed up on that thing. But this is awesome. It's like wireless. It's super, super immersive. Like I was playing Doom Eternal on it, and it like just rocking out. It's so cool, and the batteries have lasted forever. Like,
why aren't you using them now?
You can use them on a computer, actually. You can use them on Windows. It says for PS4 and 5, but I think it said it also works on PC. But I don't know. I just only use it for gaming, really. You know.
Okay. Right on.
Like when we were playing Streets of Rage the other day, 4, we were playing. I was using that headset.
Okay. Well, my last game here is another Evercade release. This is Sunsoft Collection Volume 2.
Nice.
Yeah, so another one to have on the collection. So it's got Blaster Master Enemy Below, which is actually the Game Boy Color game that a lot of people have not played, which is really good. You have Euphoria, which I don't think was released in America. Another weird platform game that's really good. Days Before Christmas. I don't know what that is. We have Acro Acro the Bat 2, which I've never even seen Acro the Bat Part 1. I always see Part 2, and I think there's a Part 3, maybe.
Acro Aerobat?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And Days Before Christmas, I did that on the channel once.
Really? How was it?
I don't know. I think it's good. It's like you're Santa, and like I played it for a long time.
We have Zero the Kamikaze Squirrel, Pretty Primitive Princess, Galaxy Fight, Universal Warriors. So yeah, a lot of cool.
Nice. No Batman.
No Batman because licensing. But Sunsoft could actually do a different skinned version maybe and play it like that. But,
that's cool.
Yeah, but that's all the games, man. So I mean, all the items we're gonna be showing. So
yeah, wow, that was a grip.
It was
pickups of doom. All right, well, thanks a lot, everybody. Let us know what your favorite items were, and I don't know, maybe we'll do more of these videos. But thanks for being on here, Reggie. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you too, man.
And make sure you go check out his channel, Radical Reggie, where you'll see part 1. So until next time, you know what you're going to do. You're going to go pig out on those chili cheese Fritos and pour Mountain Dew all over them, and then mix them up and put some nice raspberry filling all over that too. And then just slurp it up, and that's what you're going to do to keep that shit retro later on.